So I went to the range again today, worked on practical accuracy, trying to figure out how to eliminate that pre-ignition flinch that I was having. It's not really a flinch. I was dipping the muzzle just slightly before. So what I noticed is that I was flexing or tensing my lats and my shoulders. So today when I went to the range and I ran this drill, I think I ran this drill probably for about 6 strings. I really tried to focus my conscious mind on my shoulders and making sure I didn't have any tension in my shoulders when I was shooting. Sorry. And that actually helped quite a bit. I didn't dip the gun. I'll show you here. I'm just going to go ahead and let this play. And then I'll do it in slow motion. And I'll talk through it a little bit. So I'm shooting a 25-yard open target. Here, my splits were probably about like about a third of a second. And again, what I'm focused on right now is not so much the target. I'm obviously, my eyes are on the target, right? I'm tracking the dot, but my mind, my conscious mind, is on my shoulders, and just making sure there's no tension there. And sometimes as you shoot, tension starts to build in your shoulders, so you kind of just have to fight that. And that's exactly what I did. And you can see as I roll through this in slow motion, the gun isn't really dipping. I'm bringing it back down, obviously, back onto target, but right before the shot, it's definitely not dipping. So again, what I did was really focus on the tension in my shoulders or the lack thereof, and try to make sure that that area or those muscles stayed relaxed during the shooting. And then, of course, I used um, good grip and good recoil management, and that's basically, my wrists are locked. Um, my Most of my grip is coming from my support hand. Um, my strong hand is basically just holding the gun enough so that it doesn't move inside of my strong hand, so that I don't, have trigger freeze. I can, my trigger finger is nice and limber, and I'm not like squeezing my whole hand when I'm pulling the trigger. Um, but that's about it. I'll continue to work on this. I don't know, honestly, that this happens a whole lot at match pace or in matches. Maybe when I have a shot that I perceive as difficult, I may tense up, like, that stress, right, might cause that tension in my shoulders to build, and I may drive the gun down. And I know that happens at times, right? I'll have a shot like you know, a, a, a no shoot partial or a hardcover partial at distance. I perceive it as difficult. I tense up, and then I drive the gun down, and you know that's always bad news. But again, I'll continue to work on this until I feel confident that I'm not doing it anymore. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, and by the way, I know the original video, I'll link it in the description, where I identified the issue in my shoulders, and the dipping, in case you're seeing this for the first time and you're kind of interested in what I'm talking about. All right, thanks.